So good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Thursday evening's Freestyle Fitness yoga class. Start with ourselves on the floor, legs crossed or straight, whichever feels easier for you. If you need to, remember, stick something underneath your bum. You don't want to be curling in. You want to stick your bum back slightly so that it brings you up nice and straight. You're going to make sure that you've got room around you, that you're not going to hit or kick anything. And this class is mainly for people that do not have any blood pressure problems, joint problems, back, anything at all. But again, if you've come to my classes and you know how to adjust it, then adjust it. But always, as always, listen to your own body. Even if you haven't got any problems, you can still feel a bit down. If you've got things like you've had an eye done or you've had nosebleeds for unexpected reasons, then things like that, operations, these can change how you are. So always think about how you're feeling. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If you feel hot too quickly or you feel sick, stop. So we're going to bring ourselves to our mat. We're going to lift our arms up, breathing in, stretching up. As if someone's pulling us up to the ceiling, we're stretching and opening them ribs, and then breathing out, we're pushing the stomach up, we're pulling the shoulders in, squeezing the ribs together to push the air out. Breathing in, we're stretching and lifting. We can reach one and then the other arm so that we feel the sides of the ribs start to open. And breathing out. On our next breath in, we may want to lean back slightly and think about the front of the ribs opening. And on the next breath, we may want to lean forward slightly and reach up so that we feel the back of the ribs opening a bit more. And a couple more breaths, feeling the ribs open, or thinking about all the good things you have as you breathe in, breathing out all your worries, your stresses, your pains. And we're going to do two more. And our last one. And then bring it back to normal. We can change our leg position. So we're going to move our head, we're going to bring it down, but we're going to use our hands and give a little pull. So as we breathe out, we're tucking the chin down, we're going to give our neck or our head a little pull so that we feel the stretch. We're holding it for 3 breaths. And then we're taking the hands away, we're bringing the head back up. So we're going to take it back and we're going to give our chin a bit of a brucey and push it up to the ceiling. So breathing in, pull back. Stick the chin up, breathe into the chest, 3 breaths. And then bring the chin back down. So we're going to bring the head, the ear towards the shoulder, but we're going to give a pull with the hand, one hand, and we're going to push the palm of the other hand away. So we're pulling the head over, we're pushing the hand down, feeling the stretch right through the shoulder. Breathe into the side of the lungs or into the neck. And release, bring it back up. Let's change sides. So again, tuck the chin over, give it a pull. Try not to let the body roll. Keep the body nice and straight, but push the hand towards the floor. So you might be out there when you start, but you might want to bring it down and you'll feel that stretch, but don't let the hand touch the floor. Keep pushing down and pulling. And release, bring the head back up. So we're going to turn and look over the shoulder, but we're going to use the hand to unscrew the head, but we're keeping the elbow back. We don't want it coming round to the front. So we're turning the head and we're screwing it off. And then release, bring it back to center. So let's try the other side, turning, looking over the shoulder, screwing but pull the elbow backwards. And release, bring the head back to center. So change the leg position. So we're going to go forward, side, side, twist, twist, back. Okay? Here we go. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out, reach forward. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, reach over to the side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, over to the other side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, twist to the side. Breathe in, lift. Take it round the other way. We're taking the hands behind, we're breathing in, we're pushing forward. Or pushing back, sorry. Then breathe out, bring it back. So let's change our legs. Here we go again. Work with that breath. So we're taking that front leg round to the back, onto our hands and knees. 4 cats, 4 cows, and then into extension twice on each side. Here we go. We're breathing out, pushing up into cat. Breathing in, dropping down to cow. 3 more. Work with that breath. Feel the stomach move, the chest move, the spine move, the shoulders. Our 4th one. So we're going to take it into an extension now. Breathing out into cat. Breathe in to cow. Breathe out to bending that elbow, chin down, elbows in. Breathe in. Sorry, breathe out to pull it back to. Breathe in to bring it back to tabletop. Breathe out into cat and the head together. Breathe in, lifting the leg. Breathe out, back to cat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One last one on each side. Think about the breathing, what's happening with the shoulders and the spine. Last one. And then push back to child. Turn the palms over. Bring it back up onto the knees. Let's take it into shoulder sweeps. Taking the hand out, breathe out, reach it towards the legs. Breathe in, lifting over, stretching out. And our last one. Bringing the hand back underneath the shoulder. Let's have a think, how do we feel on each side? Let's take it to the other side. Breathing out, stretching back. Bringing that arm up and over. And our last one. Bringing it back under. So let's bring our foot out. So I'm going to You're taking the foot out, placing it flat down, making sure the outer edge of the foot is down. We're going to walk the hands forward slightly. We're pushing with our fingertips. We're dropping backwards, trying to lift, so making sure that the foot doesn't roll down, pushing it down, but also making sure the elbows don't drop. We're pushing with the fingers, but we're pushing back with the bump. Feel the stretch through the back, through the inner thigh. We're coming back up, bringing our hands underneath, taking that leg up and over, stepping it back onto your tiptoe, push the heel away. Good. Feeling the stretch through the calf, through the toes. Then we're going to bring it in and round and sit back. And then bringing ourselves back to our knee. So, we're going to take the other side. We are going to speed this up in a minute, but we'll keep it slow just to start off. So we're taking the foot out, placing it flat down on the side. Walk the hands out slightly, use the fingers to push up, push back. Keep lifting them arms off the floor, don't let the elbows drop. Let the chest come down to the floor. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Then bringing yourself back up, hands come underneath. We're lifting the leg up like we're bringing a rainbow, and we're placing the foot flat on the floor, pushing the heel away so that we feel that stretch through that calf. We're also stretching them toes at the same time. And then we're bringing it in, around that knee, sitting back into the cow, child, forward bend. And then bringing it back, bringing it under. So, like I said, we're going to move a little bit quicker with this. So we're going to take it out, back and round as we go. So, we're taking the foot out, placing it down, reach the hands out, push back. Bring it back up, bring the hands underneath, bring the foot round, push away. Bring the leg in, curl it round, sit back. Bring it up, take the foot out, move the hands, sit back. Lift up, bring the hands back, bring the foot round, push away. Bring the leg in, curl it, sit back. One more time. Take the leg out, take it out to the side, place it down, walk the hands, bring the body down. Lift up, bring it into a rainbow, push the foot away. Pull the knee in, wrap it, sit back. And bring it back underneath. So all the same thing, we're just sticking it together. I'm turning around, otherwise I'll end up kicking the door. Not a good look for my foot. So here we go. We're taking that foot out. So it's like a fire hydrant. We're lifting it. We're placing it flat down. We're walking the hands. We're pushing back. Chest going down. We're coming back up, bringing the hands under, making a rainbow with the leg, bringing it down, pushing it away. Pulling it in, wrapping it round, and sitting back. Coming up, taking it out, lift it, place it down, hands go away, we're pushing back. We're coming up, hands underneath, rainbow the leg, work that hip, push back. Pull the leg in, take it back. Last one. Fire hydrant it out, place it down. Walk the hands, push back. Lift up, hands come in, rainbow leg, push away. Pull the leg in, wrap it and sit back. Feel that stretch through that lower back. It's a beautiful stretch. Bring it back out. Good. From here, we're going to bring ourselves to standing. So you're having your hands underneath. You're pushing back, tucking your toes. And then you're going to try and jump your hands. Or your feet between your hands. And lift yourself up. Woo! Bring the hands down into prayer. Lovely. So we're going to take ourselves into sun salutation. Our jumping one, we're going to do our jumping one 4 times. 4 jumps. Warm that body up. Now if you want to, remember you can stop at any time, it's your body. So, bringing yourself to the front of your mat, tighten your legs up. Bring your thighs in. Think of your pelvic floor. Think of your abdominals. Shoulders back and down. Hands together in prayer in by your chest or above your head, wherever you feel you want it to be. Close your eyes. Think about what you want. Is there any part of your body you want healing? Is there anything you want to feel? So if you're feeling tense and angry and stressed, do you want to feel relaxed and serene? What do you want? So we're going to breathe in and reach back. As we breathe out, we're going into a forward bend. Remember, you can bend them legs if you need to. Breathe in to a half bend. Shoulders back, pulling down. Breathe out, jump back to down dog. Breathe in, come up onto your tiptoes. And breathe out, you're coming down. And then you're breathing in as you lift up. Breathe out as you step back. Bend the knees, breathe in, look forward. Breathe out into a forward bend. Bend the knees, breathe in, lift. 3 more. Work with that breath. What feels right for you might not feel right for somebody else. And that's okay because it's your body, not theirs. Last one. And bring it down. Lovely. You'll be feeling nice one. My mat was flying away. That was going to end up in the living room. So we're going to go into our flow. I'll talk through the first two on both sides. Then we'll do it twice on each side again before we relax. So, again, bringing yourself to the front of your mat. Bring your hands into prayer. Tilt your pelvis back. Sit down into your imaginary chair. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Looking up, using that knee to open up. Open the arms. If you need a block, you can have a block. If you want to put your arm down, you can put your arm down. If your right hand's on the floor, your right foot steps back into side angle up twisted pose. You're pushing the hips down, but you're stretching backwards. Now your right foot at the back is going to step in and go flat down. And then you're going to try and straighten that front leg. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, don't worry. But you're still twisted up to the ceiling. Remember, you can always take that arm out if you need to. We're taking the hand down and looking towards, trying to get our chin past our knee into an inverted V shape. Push back into that back leg as if somebody's pulling your hip backwards. You're going to bring the weight then to your front foot and lift the back foot up in the air into standing splits. If you want, you can take one hand up and pull the leg in or the body in towards the leg a little bit more, but you don't have to. Bend that front leg, step back with the right leg. Now the left foot is coming over the top and we're reaching up to the ceiling into side pose. Then we're coming all the way back over and back to down dog. Coming up and down into thing, trying to drop the hips, shoulders back, and then we can go back, bend the knees, jump in, stand up. Oh, I should have gone straight into thinking from there. So bend down, back into our chair, turning the left elbow to the right and knee. Open out, reach the arms up. Step back with that left foot onto the tiptoe, let the hips drop down. Still twist the body backwards. Step your back foot, your left foot in, bring it flat down as wherever it'll go down. Again, try and straighten that right leg, twist the body up to the ceiling. Bring the arm down into an inverted V. Pull the left hip back a little bit. Bring the weight forward, lift the leg up in the air, give a pull if you want to, otherwise don't bother. Take the foot down, bring your right foot over the top and lift the arm into side plank. Bring yourself back down into down dog. Come forward into plank, shoulders back. Drop the hips into up facing dog. Push back. Bend the knees. Jump in. Now from the half bend, from the full bend, we're bending the knees and we're lifting ourselves back into our chair pose. Okay, here we go. Other side. Oh, I've lost Vicky. Open out. Stepping back. Dropping down. Stepping the back foot in, twist into triangle. Drop the hand down to inverted V. Step forward to standing splits. Take it down, step back into side plank. Push back to down dog. Come forward and drop to up dog. Push back to down dog. Bend the knees. Jump in from here, lift to chair. Twist towards your right. Open the arms out. Step back with the left foot. Twist up. Pull the back foot in into a twisted triangle. Drop the arms to an inverted V. Don't forget to pull that hip back. Step forward into standing splits. Step back and over into side plank. Push back to down dog. Jump in to forward bend. Here we go, last one. I'm shutting up this time. Remember, it doesn't matter if you don't want to do it. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. It doesn't matter what you do. It's completely up to you. So from here, we're going to come into our up dog and then push back to child. Let the body relax down. We're going to bring it out. I'm going to change the camera position, 1 second. Woo. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Now you may need your band. We're doing big toe balance. If you can grab your toe, brilliant. If you need a wall, have one close by, or a towel, a chair, just so that you don't fall over. So we're going to start by bringing our foot into our rope or whatever we've got, and stretching the leg out, trying to get it as straight as possible. Holding it here. If you want to let go, you can lift the arm up, or you can keep it out in line with you, whatever you want. Tighten up the leg that you're standing on, pull the stomach muscles in, the abdominals. Try and bring the shoulders back and down, and breathe in. And then we're bending the knee, we're changing sides. So again, if you're using the band, that's fine. Bring the leg up, make sure it's bent. Then push it out, shoulders back. Let go if you can. Pull the toe, tighten them muscles. Pull the stomach in. And bring it in, take it down. So we're going to take it out to the side. And then we'll do it one more time, seeing if we can do it without holding on and moving from it. So, we're again looping it if we need it to, pushing the leg out, taking it out to the side, turning and looking in the opposite direction. And bring it back. Bend it in, bring it down. Let's try the other side. So again, grabbing hold, take it out, bring it out to the side, look away. Bring it back in, and take it down. Let's have one more go. We're going to hold it straight for 3 breaths and then we're going to turn it out for 3 breaths. Here we go. Gripping wherever you can. Yep. Hold it here. And then move it out to the side. Bring it back and let's change sides. So bringing it to the front first. Tighten up the muscle that is standing. And now we're moving it out to the side. And bring it back. Bring it down. Give your legs a little shake and your hips a little shake. So we're going to take it into a down dog. We're going to move our shoulders. So with this, we're going to walk in and walk out. So we're going to walk backward and forward into down dog, into plank. So I'm going down in a minute. And again, we're just going to try and move our shoulders and pull them back at the same time. So I'm going to drop it down. So we're going to go from standing, we're going to roll down, we're going to walk our hands out to down dog, and then walk all the way out to plank, walk all the way back in, roll back up. Okay? So we're going from standing into down dog, then from down dog into plank. So rolling down, walk the hands out, come to down dog, push back, keep walking out, bring it to plank, push back, all the way up. Here we go again, all the way down. Walk it out, down dog, push, keep walking, bring it to plank, walk it back, walk, roll it up. Let's do 3 more. Two more. And our last one. So we're going to, push back to down dog. And then we're going to stay at plank. So from plank, we're going to go down to elbow. We're going to come back up to plank. We're going to go down to elbow. We're going to come up to plank. Change the arm that goes down first. And lift it. Change arm that goes down first. Change that arm again. Drop the knees. Push back to child. Let the body relax down. And then roll yourself onto your belly. So we're going to work up through the back. We're going to start in Sphinx, go to Cobra, go to Up Dog. So we're starting with our hands on the floor, elbows underneath our shoulders. Let your head drop down into your shoulders, so really squish them down. You're going to start with your feet. Push the tops of your feet into the floor so that your knees lift off the floor. Then you're going to pull in your abdominals, pelvic floor. Then you're going to lift and try and lift your belly off the floor. Don't worry if it doesn't come all the way off. Just try and lift it off the floor. Then you're going to slide your hands as if they're sliding back down towards your feet. And then you're going to lift your head up and push your chin up to the ceiling while trying to squish everything backwards. And then we're going down. Turn the elbows out, let the head relax, let the legs, let the back, let the bum, everything relax down. So this is working the upper part of the spine, the top of the neck, all the way down to about midway down to the spine. We're going to do it one more time. So we're bringing our elbows back underneath, our hands flat down, letting our head drop in. Start at our feet, push down, lift the knees, engage the legs, engage the thighs, the pelvic floor, the abdominals, pull the elbows back, lift the head and the neck out, lift the chin up, hold it, breathe. Right into the chest, it's easier the chest and the under the arms. And then we're going to let ourselves roll down, turn them arms out, let the head relax, let the body relax, lower body as well. We're going to take it up a little bit higher, so we're going to take all the spine up, but we're keeping our pubic bone pushing down into the floor. And we're going to have our arms in the same place they just were, but we're going to use our fingers to push down. So we're bringing our elbows back underneath. Our fingers are on the floor. We're going to be pushing with those in a minute. We're going to be lifting our elbows off the floor, but keeping our pubic bone pushed down, so we don't want to lift the pubic bone up. We're pushing down. We're again letting our chin, our head drop down. Start at the feet, lift the knees, engage the pelvic floor, but push the pubic bone down. Pull the elbows as if they're sliding back, lift the head out. Now push with the fingers, lift the elbows off the floor. But don't let the neck come down, keep pulling them down. Keep pushing that pubic bone into the floor. You'll feel this a little bit further down the back. And we're coming down. We're turning the arms, we're letting our head relax. We're going up one more time. So here we go, bring them elbows under. Let the neck relax in. Start at the feet. Breathe into the chest, into underneath the arms. It's easier than the back. And then let everything come back down. Turn them arms. Let the body relax down. So we're going to take it a little bit higher into up dog. And again, the knees are going to come off the floor, but we'll do them last. We'll do everything reverse for this one. So this time we're bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. So they're right underneath. And we're rolling the shoulder up and we're rolling it back. So the elbows are coming in towards the hips. We're going to pull the shoulders back, lift the head up, lift the chest, push with the arms, lift the hips off the floor. Now see if we can push again into the top of the feet and have it there. Push up, look up. And then everything reverses down. The legs come down, the hips come down. We turn the arms in, we let our head relax. Let your bum relax, let all the muscles in the body relax. If you want, just shake your bum side to side, just and your legs will go, just so you know everything's relaxing. We've got one more to do. Bring the hands underneath. Shoulders back. Lift the head. Breathe in. Lift the hips. Push into the legs. Lift up. And then bringing it down. Roll it all the way down. Bring them arms. Let them legs shake so that they're relaxed as well. And we're bringing ourselves onto our knees and pushing back into child. And then bring ourselves back onto our knees. So we're going to take ourselves, we're going to work our hands a little, and we're going to finish with crow, which again is a hand position. So we're just going to get our arms working, our hands working. You're going to get your fingers so that the tips of your fingers touching the floor and the knuckles as well. So you're making an arch with your fingers. There should be a hole on the inside of your hand as well. So you're putting them on the floor and you're placing all the fingers down. You're pushing with the tips. You'll push down with that knuckles of the fingers, but you'll make like an arch with the fingers, and you should feel as if there's a hole and like a suction in between the palm. From here, you're coming up and you're just going to lean forward on the arm and lean back. So you're just leaning forward and coming back. So you're kind of working yourself over the top of your hands. So as you're coming over, you're putting weight onto them hands. And then we're going to sit back down. So you're going to turn the palms, the fingers out, so they're turning away. But again, you're still pushing with the fingers. You're coming up. And again, you're moving that weight over the top and putting the weight onto the hands. But make sure that you're pushing down even with them little fingers. They're not rolling off. And again, we're going to sit down. So we're going to turn the hands so that they're coming back towards us. So the fingers are coming towards our knees. But we're still pushing with them fingers. We're leaning over and we're coming back. We're leaning over and we're coming back. And then peel them off, bring them together, give them a little shake. Didn't have to do that, just looks quite good. So, we're going to take it into crow. Now, if you need to, get yourself extra pillows to put under your bum, just in case you fall backwards, but you won't have that far to go. So we're starting off in kind of a squat position, and we're taking our hands underneath. From here, you're trying to wiggle yourself under as much as you can, trying to get your hands to the back of your feet. Then you're letting your bum drop and seeing if you can lift your feet off the floor. Now, you may find if you've got blocks, you might want the blocks underneath. And again, you're putting your hands in that kind of position. So they're over the top. You're trying to wiggle as close up to your shoulders as you can. And you're letting the bum drop. And just seeing if the feet lift up. And if you go, like I said, you haven't got far to go. That was me watching somebody walk past you, V. I was being nosy. And that's what happens when you be nosy, you fall. So I've been watching what I was doing and going, oh, who's that? I looked up and all I could see was somebody, you've been covered by trousers, somebody's trousers. Thinking, oh, your son. So, hands underneath. Trying to wiggle under. Let your bum drop. Now it'll either go or it won't go. Now, then don't worry. Don't worry. We're getting there. We're getting there. The other way of doing it is a similar thing, but we call it yogic sleeping, baby. And we bring it this way. So you could try doing it backwards and trying to get your elbow underneath in this position. So you're trying to get your leg back and your elbow underneath the leg and trying to get it as close up to your shoulder as possible and doing your hands in that position. So this is it upside down, but it's exactly the same thing. But even if you're trying one at a time. Now with this yogic, we have that one where we then try and pull it over our head. So it's a similar thing, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. So undo yourself, bring your feet down. Let yourself lie down. So if you're already down, let yourself down. If you want, you can bend your knees and bring your knees together. But make sure that your base of your spine is tucked down, that your chin's tucked down. We're going to breathe into the whole of the lungs. So we're going to bring our fingers into Adi Mudra. So thumb on the inside and fingers over the top. And then if you place them just around your solar plex. Breathe out and let it drop down. Tuck the chin in, and you're going to breathe into the whole of the lungs. Trying to fill it through the front, through the sides, through the back. And then into the bottom of the lungs, into the middle of the lungs, into the top of the lungs. Remember, you work on whatever you want to. If you're still finding the breathing a bit difficult, then just try and focus on that breathing. Try to fill the lungs from the bottom to the top, from the sides, the front and the back. If that all seems quite okay, then try to focus on how the clothes feel on the body. As you're breathing in, how you can feel that push against your fists. Making sure that you're not gripping your jaw, that you're not gripping your bum muscles or your shoulders.